Hey you guys, okay, today I am taking you guys on a little road trip. We're heading out to meet the seller for the first time, seeing the property for the first time. I figure that you guys, seeing me sitting in that room talking to you guys probably be a little bit boring. So I'm gonna take you guys out, show you guys the house, and also too is we got the gift here for the seller. So I'm gonna meet up with him, get a little testimonial for our website and for our Facebook page. If you guys do have a website, Facebook page, it's nice to get testimonial from clients, from previous sellers that you did business with. That way, when you have sellers that want to check you out and make sure that you are legit, and so they can have a peace of mind knowing that they're working with a legit company, then I suggest that you should do testimonial video. All right, you guys, it really does help. So anyways, I want to share with you guys, I'm not going to go in like super details, but I'll share with you guys how this deal here went from a $50,000 profit down to a $5,000 profit, all right? And it took us about 3 to 4 months starting from the day that the seller came in contact with us to actually close on the property. But the amount of time that I put into this deal, probably no more than 2 hours, all right? Most of the time the buyers is doing all the work, and I'll share with you guys and I'll share with you guys. But anyways, the how we got this deal was coming off of one of our white letters. So we handwritten the envelope, all right, and we hire people to do that. We handwritten the envelope, the address, the property address. Seller calls us in contact and said, hey, he had a property that he wants to sell. So we chat about it. He he thinks so basically in the county that we're in right now,
in a quarter of a mile, your destination is ahead on the right.
In the county, I'm sorry you guys, in the county that we're doing right now, basically what it is that technically this property here doesn't even worth anything at all.
Your destination is ahead on the right.
I don't know which one it is. Is it this one or is it the next one? Oh shoot. But anyways, basically it doesn't worth anything at all, and the seller's basically selling it based on the value of the land. And but I figured that, hey, it seems like there is some possibilities that we can do with this piece of property. And so I decided to tie it up at $50,000. Oh gosh, I'm sorry you guys, I'm trying to find the house here. You guys say you guys like it raw, so I mean, I'm not gonna try to edit anything here, but I'm trying to find the property here. This is my first time to the property and the first time meeting the seller, so I think I found it. But anyways, so the seller basically, selling for the value of the land for $50,000. I figure that, this property can be salvaged. It's probably just going to need a lot of technical work, a lot of legal work to get it to the point where you can salvage the property or build a new one on here. But the seller didn't think so, so he's selling for pretty much for that reason, for that cheap. Okay, so anyway, I got it locked up, and then I sent it out to the buyer, and within like a month and a half, I have no bites. A lot of the buyers said, yeah, Khang, the price seems good, but it's not really the project that I want to get in. And I don't know if I really want to get into a project like this, etc. And that's the reason why, you guys, sometimes the price is good, but some buyers don't like the project, or don't like because of how long it takes, or because it's such a major rehab, whatever it is. But a lot of times, even if the price is right, but you got to find a right buyer for that particular deal. All right, you guys. Anyways, I'm going to cut this now. I'm going to show you guys the house, and then what I'm going to do is I'm going to jump back on, try to finish explaining and giving you guys the breakdown on this deal. All right, hold on a second. Okay, you guys, so here it is. Here's the property, here's the house. The house been vacant and hasn't been lived in for a very long time, 4 to 5 years, very long time. The buyer came out here and put a tarp on it. The buyer came out here and put a tarp on it because he didn't want it to get any more damage than it already is. But this house here is probably gonna need about I would say 120 something thousand to fix up, but it's probably going to be worth in that 350 to 375. So initially I sent this property out, I marketed out to the buyer for $100,000, okay, for $100,000. But this particular buyer, so within like 2 months or so go by, this buyer came in and he kind of said, hey Khang, you know what, at that price it's not going to work, you know, because we have to now draw up all the paperwork for the legal attorney fees. They got to get the water hookup to the property, and they got to draw up the share well agreement. So the cost is definitely more than just the rehab cost. Now it's also, you know, technical legal side trying to get water to this property. So obviously without water to the property really doesn't worth anything, period, you know, not even $50,000. So anyways, he said, Khang, I would do it for you know, for 60. And anyways, went and chat with the seller about the share well agreement. He said, yeah, for me to do something like that, you know, you guys got to give me like five more thousand. So we end up doing that, and that's why I end up couldn't make this one work at 100, because it's just more than a rehab cost. It's more now, you know, the attorney fees and all of that, and getting water to the property. So that's why, as you guys can see, this probably needs a lot of work. But and that's why we end up at 60,000, and I gave the sellers 5,000 for that share well agreement just to make the deal work. So that's why we end up with a profit of 5. So there it is, you guys. Hope you guys enjoyed this a little bit more than me sitting in the room telling you guys about the deal. I could showing you guys the property. But so here's the property, right? And the seller also owned this piece of land right next door, and he lives up there. So I'm gonna go meet him now, and then what it is, he has a share well, and then they're gonna run that water to this piece of property. So I don't know how much that's gonna cost them, but it seems pretty pricey. So anyways, you guys, I'll catch you back later. Bye. Hope you guys enjoy it, but I think I'm just gonna end this video. Hope you guys enjoy that. Drop me a comment, let me know if you guys are liking it or not.